Well, welcome back. At 53.5 million people, they are the largest segment of the workforce. We're talking about millennials.
Yeah, they are young and fresh-faced and come with lots of stereotypes. But is there any truth to this stereotype? It's new tonight at 10 o'clock.
Meet Sean. He's 28 years old and makes $35,000 a year, average pay for someone his age in Colorado. But because he was born between 1980 and 2000, making him a millennial, there are a lot of stereotypes about him. Lazy, tech-hungry, disloyal.
See ya.
Entitled.
Why don't I get a company car?
I know there are a certain number of layabouts who are perfectly happy to take government handouts.
These kids are very bright. They're very aware. They're a little angry at the world that we've handed down to them.
But is any of it accurate?
So, yes, we find that millennials are entitled. And so is everybody else.
Jennifer Deal is a researcher based out of San Diego with the Center for Creative Leadership.
A lot of the things people say about millennials may be true, but not if you're claiming that they're different from everybody else.
Wait, come again? Deal has been doing research on generations for more than 15 years, interviewing tens of thousands of people around the world about millennials in the workforce.
If you take boomers when they were at this age, like say in their 20s, 30s, and millennials at this age, what's the real disparity? What's the difference?
One of the differences is that boomers married younger than millennials did. Another substantial difference is tattoos.
Tattoos and wedding bells, or the delay of them.
Nobody questions that they want to be successful. Everybody thinks they really want to be successful. And when they're asking for information, what they want is they want to know what they need to do to be successful.
That statement echoes what millennials in Colorado Springs say about themselves.
I understand the hesitancy just due to the lack of maybe life experience, but I do think that we have something to prove as well to ourselves, as well to previous generations as well, but we're definitely capable.
I feel like every generation has, that combination of lazy, hardworking, You can't just say all millennials are lazy and not hardworking. Give us a chance. We'll make you proud.
I think millennials in the workplace today are looking for a good work-life balance.
Hear that? Work-life balance.
Leave it to Beaver.
Nobody argues.
Hi, dear.
That line has significantly blurred in recent decades. When you leave work, work generally leaves with you. But it's only recently that phrase has even been used.
Millennials want to do good work with interesting people for a good wage. They want their managers to treat them with respect and to appreciate their hard work. They want time to have a life and to have the opportunity to advance and learn. Pretty much just like the rest of us.
So what's her solution?
It's much more effective to actually pay attention to the individual and what's going on with the individual and address the behaviors, rather than assuming the behaviors are some characteristic of the years they happen to be born.
That means the onus is not only on Sean, but his employer to make the working environment work.
Okay, so we asked for your opinion online. Which generation you believe works the hardest? The overwhelming majority of you say it's boomers, followed by Gen Xers and millennials. So there you have it. Public opinion poll.
I think everybody says that about the next generation down there. I remember when I was growing up, it was Gen Xers. What's wrong with you kids? So now it's the millennials. What's wrong with them?
Very true. And Rachel said something very wise. She said, I would have voted online, but I was too busy working.
Sure.
I believe her. I believe her. Well, at Thanksgiving